just the 6 wickets, probably looking to see whether he can break this partnership, because this is looking very, very dangerous. Right arm offs were never easy, but at least what he can hope for is that he might just get a bit of a grip and turn and beat or try to beat the big man, the left-hander. Gale on strike. Long on, long off. Protecting the boundaries. Mid-wicket, the man between long on and deep mid-wicket. Too easy. He's toying with the bowlers. He just flicked it with the utmost ease for the maximum. Brings up the 50 partnership.
It's a very good shot. Was quicker. A good weight transference as well. Not looking to spin the ball here, Afif. Line was not so good. Too straight. It becomes a lot.
Take a walk. I've done my job. Well bowled. Excellent piece of bowling. Standing back, Chris Gale, who was looking dangerous. 60 of 24. 97 for 3 now.
Hey, beta. Pola tanguri se. Pola re kame kaise lui ai.
Going through the defences of Chris Gale immediately after being hit for that big 6. Such a cool customer. They're having a wonderful time with the bat, and would you believe it is broken this partnership. This is what they needed. Rajshahi Royals. It's well bowled. They want the single. They get it. But really good from Afif.
It was very brave, very good from Afif. Tossed it up, straightened. He was expecting it to turn as well, Christopher Gale. But the problem was he's looking to heave it onto the leg side instead of going straight. Would have been the easier option for him. He is as cool as you like. He says, thank you very much, Afif. Not happy with himself. He was going good. He looked good. He looked different today. Contributing to 60. He would have liked to carry on.
From Mahmudullah. And it's the maximum. Brings up the 100 for the challengers.
He's always going to take him on, coming round the wicket. Beautiful. Talk about waiting to get in. He's not going to do that. Not talk about consolidating. It's not going to happen. 70. Beautiful stroke.
This is also the quickest 100 for the challengers in the tournament. What he also needs to realize, he's in a terrific form. He's looking really good with the bat. But the kind of start that Chris Gale has given the challengers, they will still be hoping that a 200 is a possibility. Run rate of 11.19. I know this is turning out to be a massive over. 19 already in this over. But if they bat sensibly like that, then 200, even more than 200 is a possibility, I can tell you that. 20 runs and a wicket. 111 for 3 after. Alright, let's go down to Roshan.
Well, I think with Chattogram doing so well, it's pertinent we talk to the coach. First and foremost, Nico, thanks for joining us. You must be pleased with the way Chris Gale came into form in this game.
Delighted. Chris has worked hard in practice. Hit a lot of balls, and we didn't see the best of him a couple of nights ago, but he got himself in, which is really positive. And tonight he expressed himself, as we know. So, giving us a brilliant platform. There's a wicket just gone now. He's given us a brilliant platform. We have our targets from the previous evening's games, which we're ahead of now. But still a long way to go. 60 balls left, so we've got to play well.
Yeah, with the wicket down, I think we need to go upstairs.
Now this is a big blow for the challengers. They lost Chris Gale in the previous over, and now Mahmudullah with a shooter kept low and came a lot quicker than anticipated. He cannot believe it. Should have been on the front foot, stuck in his crease, and the ball go on to rattle the stumps. Mohammad Nawaz has picked up a beauty here. He was looking dangerous. The skipper goes for 33. It's 113 for 4.
You've got to be ready. You've got to sow the seeds as a coach for weeks coming down the line. It's been a squad effort. All the guys have been match winners, and that's really important. It hasn't been the same guys, so we're delighted with that.
Yeah, you worked with a cross-section of players, but let's talk about the locals. Tell us about the ones who have impressed you most.
Yeah, well, most of them. Young Nasum's been high class, is eager to learn. As a young left-arm spinner, he's doing such an unselfish job for us. opening the bowling over the last few weeks. He wants to get wickets. Every spinner wants to take wickets, but he's been just containing, and that's tough, mentally tough for a young man. But he's done the right thing for the team, and he'll get rewarded that in 4-day cricket and the one-day cricket after this in the local competition. Imral's been a rock. Didn't get many tonight, but his ability to score runs quickly has been fantastic. I've been so pleased with the guys' attitudes. In training, we've got to train hard and work hard. You don't just turn up and do well. You've got to really, really work hard, and everything you take from practice, you do in the middle under pressure. So that's been really pleasing for me. The guys have done that bit of a shout. He's given him, so I don't know. Let's have a look upstairs.
Yeah, another one, so I'll let you go. I won't hold on to you anyway. Thanks for talking to us.
Pleasure, Ron. Thank you.
Mohammad Nawaz, in place of Ravi Bopara tonight, is having a really good time with the ball. They've gone upstairs, but it looked really close. He's already sent back Mahmudullah in this over, and now he thinks that he's got Nurul Hassan. We'll have to wait and see. The review has been taken. First thing first, it's a legal delivery, no problems here. Did it come back enough? Or is it going down the leg side? But my fellow commentator feels that he's missing the leg stump.
I think that's the only thing that's going to save him here. There's a bit of a gap in between bat and ball.
Save him? Forget about saving. Just tell me where the ball is hitting.
I reckon he's missing leg stump.
There you go.
I could be wrong. Naked eye, from what I'm seeing up here, it looks like a missing leg stump. But then again, there's no bat involved. No feet. The only thing that's going to save him here if the ball is missing leg stump. Remember, it's been given out. The umpire's given it out, so it only has to clip. But I reckon it's missing leg stump because I can see off stump.
Yeah, the umpire's call.
Fingers crossed.
If it's the umpire's call, then it'll stay with the umpire.
It's a tight call, this one. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Touch and go. It was given out, and it is umpire's call. It was a good call in the end. But I'm afraid more troubles here for the challengers. Nurul, he's got to go. Unfortunately, he didn't trouble any scorers tonight. I feel there's more troubles, more problems here for Nurul Hassan. He's got to go for no.
And still have 2 balls left. That's well bowled. Well fielded. All of a sudden, the energy is shot up, hasn't he? First he got Mahmudullah. It was a quicker delivery. Just went through the defences. Should have been on the front foot. He skidded on a little bit quicker. And then this LBW has gone back and playing across. Should have been on the front foot also. Our ball. It's a double wicket maiden because he's only given up a 4-run, which is off the leg buys. 115 for 5. Started with the wrong one. It's all happening.
Oh, you played it well. I would say you would have picked it the very last second. Well, we're going to go down to Shamim and Brad.
Thanks, guys. You said it's all happening. The game has completely turned around on its head, hasn't it, Brad? It's been absolutely marvellous, the comeback by the Royals here.
Yeah, well, 3 for 18 in less than 2.
Of 2 runs, they are not quite there. They don't want to get a run out here because, Mohammad Nawaz actually made the difference. He came into the team in place of Ravi Bopara. That surprised a lot of people. But after that, I think he's done exceedingly well in taking those 2 wickets in the last over.
Definitely, I was very surprised they've dropped Ravi Bopara because of his economy rate. I say that he wasn't well, it's very unsure whether they've dropped him or whether he is unwell. Hopefully, it's more to the fact that he's unwell. But they've done a fantastic job getting back into this contest, going out 10 and over the challengers right now.
Well, it's going to be difficult from now on. You see, they've been re-energized. Ala Kapali bowling one down the leg side. But what I've seen, the very first ball he bowled was the wrong one. And he normally isn't confident enough always to bowl the wrong one. Even trying that on that instance is going down the leg side.
Yeah, well, I think you've got to attack Walton's legs. You can't give him any room. He likes it just on off, just outside off stump. That's why he went to the wrong one first up.
Well, that's put away into the deep, but it's going to be hauled in. But just standing here in the open, down in the ground, Brad, it's lovely. The ambience is fabulous here in Chattogram. What do you think?
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. I didn't realise we were on screen there. I was just rubbing my nose there. But look, it's fantastic. The crowd's in. It's not as cold as the last couple of days. Perfect conditions for cricket. Well, the one thing I am interested in is a close run out, but I think the batsman's quite safe there. Capelli bowling that wrong on first up. He doesn't normally do that, but you've got to be prepared to do something different in finals when you're having a match-up with one of the opposition batsmen, and that's what he had to do to Walton.
Just the fall of wickets in the last over has put the seed of doubt even in the running for the batsman here, so they've got to get that sorted out very quickly. Just the last ball of the 12th over here. Sitting pretty at 120 for 5. Look to be going for more runs as he plays it down the ground for a very, very amble single to finish the over. 12 done. It's 121 for 5.
No, it's not that dewy down here, so I'm surprised that they've gone for a change of delivery. Hang on, just getting a little snap here from some of the fans. That's the good thing about being on the boundary. You're close to the fans around, and they're really loud. They're enthusiastic. They really love their cricket here. And David Milnes, he's just having a look at the balls there. And I'm looking at that one that they've got in their hand. That's quite shiny. They're going to have to go for a newish pill here.
Yeah, but why would they go for a shiny one? They'll try to get one ball which is very similar to the one they're replacing. Unless you're talking about not much dew on the ground, but I think what's done, went over and hit some of the advertising hoardings and some of the grills on the boundary when the sixes were hit. Maybe.
Well, there was only one player who did that. That was Chris Gale.
He's not there anymore.
Well, the challengers, apart from Mumadella, no one has stood up. And those last two wickets from the previous over from Nawaz were sensational.
It was indeed. And 238, I think, if my memory serves me right, was Chattogram challenges. They scored the highest amount of runs in this tournament. They're looking to go past the 200 mark. But all credit to the fielding unit and the bowling unit for clawing back into this game here.
Well, this is interesting. Walton, he's in the team to bat in the lower order, not so much to come out in this time. So he's got plenty of time to build an innings, and I think it's going to be good for Walton, because if he can take his time, get used to it, the challengers can still get up to 210 here with Walton out the crease.
Well, the man who did the damage, Mohammad Nawaz, is back on for his third over. He's taken 2 wickets already, and I think the last ball is an opportunity missed, a low full toss. Oh, and that's a beauty. One that just gripped and turned ever so slightly and beat the bat of the batsman there.
Well, this is where Walton's a little unsure. He likes pace coming on. That's perfect bowling. He likes that with Walton. But just a little skid hurrying onto the bat.
Don't be surprised if he bowls an arm ball now. He got one to grip. That's the one. Goes on with the arm. But the batsman is very wary of what Mohammad Nawaz is dishing out at the moment. And it's a wise option. If the one bowler is doing well, you just play him out if you can and target other bowlers.
Well, definitely. I just think Walton, his kryptonite's spin that's going away. He prefers pace. So this is a good matchup from Andre Russell here.
He's content to just guide the ball away. This has been absolutely top class. Just bringing down the scoring rate, and the pressure is going to build. Right Emrit was fantastic the other day, and he really can hit the ball about. Rubel Hussain, maybe if he can get himself in, can get amongst the runs, but then nothing much after that.
Well, a little bit of improvisation there from Walton. They don't have, they've got 2 sweepers, one fine like a fine leg and one just forward a square for Walton, because he's not a conventional sweeper. And that is a very good plan from the Royals. And I just like the way that the left arm off spinner is attacking Walton. He's attacking that off stump, trying to tempt him to slog, but Walton's not getting sucked in at the moment. He's playing a conservative game, trying to get a little bit of momentum back for the challengers.
Just as I said, it's sensible. Just play him out. He's been the danger man. Just play out his overs, target some other bowlers who's a little bit on the loose side. Let's see what he does now. Goal and good response, and they complete the run. Ends the 13th over. It's 1-2.